Welcome to Assessment in Digital Learning. This course will be taught using the Canvas course management system. This short video is designed to introduce you to our virtual classroom. You can access Canvas on multiple devices, and there are free apps for your smartphone or tablet. However, for the purpose of this introduction, we are accessing the course on a laptop. Let's take a quick tour of the course, starting from the left side of the screen. Here you will see the global navigation bar. This links you to resources outside of our course. Think of this as the Canvas campus. Here's where you can access your Canvas profile, your dashboard, your courses, your calendar, and your Canvas inbox. Once you are assigned to a group, you will also see an icon for groups in this bar. At the bottom of this navigation bar is a really important resource, the Help button. When you click on the question mark, a handy dialog box opens with help options, including a direct path to emailing your instructor and links to the Canvas guides. Canvas does an excellent job creating their guides, so we strongly urge you to get to know these resources. The global navigation bar is static. It stays the same no matter which class you are in. Next to the global navigation bar is the course navigation menu. If you cannot see this menu, check for these three bars at the top of your page. Selecting these bars will open and close the course menu. Unlike the global navigation bar, the course menu is different for every course. At the top of the course navigation menu for assessing digital learning is the Home button. This will take you back to the start page of the course. Below the Home button is a link to the Virtual Office, a synchronous conferencing tool. You can learn more about this tool in the Getting Started module. Below the Virtual Office is a link to an archive of all announcements. If you think you've missed an announcement or need information from a prior announcement, select this menu item to view the archive. Next is the link to the Syllabus tool. Selecting this link will take you to an archive of the course guide and a course summary listing all assignments and due dates. The next link is to Modules, where the main content of the course is located. Selecting the Modules link takes you to a table of contents for the modules. From the Modules table of contents, you can move directly to any open page, activity, or assignment in the course. The module table of contents gets longer and longer and longer as the course goes on. You can collapse a module once it's been completed to make navigating the table of contents easier. Simply select the small triangle next to the module title. To reopen the module, select the triangle again. You can also navigate directly to discussion and assignments from the course navigation menu. In discussions, the current open discussions are pinned to the top of the page. This is a great way to get to the Q&A forum or to the current week's discussion. The course navigation bar also contains your link to the gradebook. To review your grades or feedback on an assignment, select Grades. Last but not least, to see a roster of the course participants, select People. Next, let's take a look at the center pane of the Canvas window, the actual classroom where you'll find the course content. In ADL, the home page will remain the same throughout the course and provides you with easy access to each week's content. Selecting the Start Here button will take you to the Getting Started unit, where you will learn important information about being successful in this class. Each unit is designed to be read chronologically, starting with the overview and taking you through the course content, activities, and assignments. Use the Next button to move through each piece of the module. We want to draw your attention to a few important features. First, some content is organized within tabs on the page. To view the tabbed material, select the subtopic to bring that tab to the front. Also, watch for video thumbnails. To view the video, select the image. To make the video larger, select the full screen option, or click on the title link to view the video within YouTube. All of the videos within this course are closed captioned. To view the captions, select the CC icon. Throughout the course, we provide hyperlinks to the Canvas guides that are essential to the task at hand. Remember to watch for the blue text, as this signifies a link to a resource. Often, these guides provide important information for completing an assignment. Be sure you are opening and reviewing the guides. We usually include them in a special section of the page called Canvas Tutorials. There's one more feature we'd like you to note. Throughout the course, you'll see green trimmed boxes. These boxes contain meta-commentary on the assignments. In essence, as you complete an assignment from the student's perspective, these green boxes also give you insight into designing the assignment from the instructor's perspective. Finally, let's take a moment to introduce you to a few of the Canvas communication tools. First, your instructor will communicate with you through a variety of tools, including the Canvas inbox, announcements, grades, and discussions. When you log into Canvas, a small number will appear next to the inbox icon to let you know you have a new message. You also have the option to have inbox messages forwarded to your email or phone. Notifications are settings attached to your Canvas profile that allow you to choose how you'll be notified about communication from your instructor. You will want to set your notification preferences right away to tailor the communication to your needs and lifestyle. Since notification preferences are individual, you will need to carefully read the Canvas guides to ensure your preferences are set the way you like. We provide a link to these guides in our Getting Started module. You have several options within Canvas for contacting your instructor or your peers. For questions about the course, we encourage you to post your question to the Q&A discussion forum. And if you have a question about using Canvas, don't forget about the extensive supply of Canvas guides. In addition, you can use the Canvas inbox to send a message to your instructor, and you can comment directly to feedback from within an assignment. We're sure you'll have more questions throughout the week. You can post them to the Q&A forum, but we think you're ready to get started. To move to the next page in the Getting Started module, select Next.